Sa madugay na nga tion, ang skateboarding ang nanginhilig lang sa mga lamharon. Apang ini ang mas nakilala bilang sport matapos makakuha sang gold medal sa 2018 Asian Games ang Cebuana nga si Marjeline Didala. Sa karon isa ka Ilonggong ginalauman naman nga magadala sang kadungganan sa pungsod, si Christopher Leccio Hurich ang nominado sa Asian Skateboarding Award Fast Feet category. Nagsugod sa pag-skateboard sang 13 anyos pa lang dito sa Estados Unidos. Si Ping ang isa sa ginabulubanta 20 ka mga Pinoy nga nominado sa nagkalain-lain nga mga kategorya.
Mga kapuso, makaupo natin subong nga agang Ilonggo nga skateboarder nga nangin nominado sa isa ka international nga award, si Christopher Leccio Hurich, or Ping for short. Ping, good morning.
Good morning, attorney.
How are you? How are our skateboarders or skateboarding community during this pandemic?
During pandemic, nobody was really out because obviously there are health protocols set by our local government. So we were just, in our homes, just watching videos on YouTube.
Let's talk about the sport that you got to be passionate about. How did you start into skateboarding?
Well, actually, I started skateboarding in 2001. I've been skateboarding for 20 years now, and I just hung out with friends, and they introduced me to the sport. And then after that, I just learned on my own and took it from there.
What attracted you to the sport when there are many others that you could have tried? Why skateboarding?
Just primarily that time, skateboarding was more popular with my friends. It was something extreme, something cool, something different that I wanted to try. So I've always grown up with traditional sports, soccer, football, baseball, those traditional type of sports. So I decided to try something new, and skateboarding was that thing.
So 20 years ago, 2001, where's the venue for skateboarding for you?
Actually, luckily enough for us, we have local skate parks in Las Vegas. That's where I was raised. So yeah, it was down the street from where I lived, and after school or when I had free time, I would go there and skate.
So you started in Las Vegas. Are you based here now, permanently in Iloilo City? How do you find our facilities here? I'm sure it's different compared to where you came from.
Yes, actually, when I first came here, I think it was 2011, they actually had a skate park here, Third World Skate Park in Baluarte, in Molo.
That's right.
At that time, it was a DIY, do-it-yourself skate park, nothing supported by the government or anything. Just local skaters gathering together to chip in money and finances to build a skate park. So luckily enough for me, it was there near where I live. And I would go there every day. The facilities were okay. Not as good as like international skate parks at that time, but it was something. And then now we have the Iloilo Public Skate Park located in Esplanade. It could be better, but for now, this is what we have. So I'm glad we have that.
Being one of the reasons we found you is because you were nominated in Asia, not just in the Philippines, but for the Asia Sketboarding Award Fast Feet category. Before we talk about the nomination, give us an idea. For those not familiar with the sport, what is this Fast Feet category?
For the Fast Feet category, it's in technical terms, it's more of how many tricks you can do in small space and small time. So the fastest in a small amount of space and doing as many tricks as possible in that space.
So let me ask you now, let's talk about the nomination. How did you end up being nominated in such a prestigious award for all of Asia? Did you apply for it? Did somebody recommend you? Somebody found you over YouTube? What happened?
Actually, I was nominated by, I believe, one of the PSA, Philippine Skateboarding Association. I think one of the heads of them, Sir Monty, I believe, he nominated me. So, I was quite surprised and shocked, and I'm blessed that have that happen, especially on such a global scale,
Ping, we'd like to ask you, is this a difficult sport? I'm sure young kids out there probably want to try this. Is this something that they could learn? And what skills or attitude should they have to be able to be successful in this sport?
First and foremost, have fun. And after that, just practice. If you fall down, get back up and then learn from that. And just take it a step at a time. And, don't do it for the wrong reasons. And just have fun with it.
What else needs to be done by the community, the government to cater to this sport?
For me right now, it's an amazing thing that we have in Iloilo, especially with the progress of different parts of the city, and it's amazing that we have a skate park. we're really blessed. I can see it that it's a positive thing for the youth, and I can see even for the older skaters who've been there. For me, if we could just renovate some parts of the skate park or have programs to train younger kids to be successful and learn new things in regards to skateboarding, so that maybe one day in the future we could have a international champion.
Thank you very much, Ping, for sharing your story with us.
You're welcome very much. Thank you very much, Attorney.
Mga kapuso, ato nakilalaan si Christopher Hurich, nominated sa Asia Sketboarding Awards Fast Feet category. Siguro ining sport, maambalta nga, it's just a hobby in the beginning. Pero kung matagaan ta lang sang insakto nga suporta, sang guidance, it's something that could help our young people. Especially nga malikaw sila sa pagsulod sa mga illegal nga buluhaton o mag-intra pa sa droga. Go into sports na lang. Dugang impormasyon kag good vibes sa pagbalik sang GMA Regional TV Early Edition.
Ini ang GMA Regional TV Early Edition.